Imagine taking a sheet of newspaper, crumpling it into a tight ball, then gently flattening it back out. What you'd see are countless ridges, wrinkles, and folds, the perfect miniature model of land made for links golf. That's the essence of what architect Tom Doak and Clyde Johnson set out to recreate at Cabot Highlands' newest masterpiece, Old Petty, in the Scottish Highlands. Built on centuries-old farmland beside the Moray Firth, the land had long since been smoothed for agriculture. To bring back the spirit of classic Scottish links, they reshaped every contour, crafting a landscape full of unpredictable bounces and natural beauty. Cabot Highlands now boasts two incredible courses. The first, Castle Stuart, designed by Hanse and developer Mark Parsinen in 2009, sits high on bluffs overlooking the water. Its sweeping fairways and dramatic views have made it one of the top-ranked modern courses in the UK and Ireland. Old Petty, in contrast, sits lower and closer to the sea, with shorter waterfront stretches and a design that favors precision and creativity over raw distance. Rather than compete with Castle Stuart, Doak wanted Old Petty to complement it, offering golfers a different kind of challenge, one that celebrates the ground game. Every detail on Old Petty was carefully considered. The fairways are wide but deceptive, filled with subtle ridges and hidden slopes that can turn a perfect drive into an unexpected adventure. Single bunkers, strategically placed, demand thought on every tee shot. The par 5 15th hole perfectly captures the course's character, with a long ridge cutting through the fairway that influences every shot toward the green. These little wrinkles, as Doak calls them, are what make links golf endlessly fascinating. Clyde Johnson, serving as Doak's on-site lead for the first time, focused on making the course feel timeless. He and Doak wanted it to look as though it had always belonged to the land. Instead of overloading the layout with bunkers or flashy features, they used the natural texture of the terrain to define play. The result is a course that rewards creativity and imagination as much as precision. Old Petty also embraces the quirks of traditional golf design. The 1st and 18th fairways cross one another, just like old-school links courses of the past. Players even pass by a centuries-old church and the 400-year-old Castle Stuart as they make their way through the round. The back nine brings golfers back to the water, with holes 14 through 16 winding around a tidal bay before the course finishes beside Cabot Highlands' iconic white clubhouse. Still in its preview phase before the official opening in spring 2026, Old Petty is already drawing praise for its artistry. As the turf matures, the fairways will firm up and the bounces will become even more dynamic, exactly what Doak envisioned. At Old Petty, every shot demands thought, every bounce tells a story, and the difference between where the ball lands and where it finally stops is what makes the game so captivating. This is golf as it was meant to be: wild, beautiful, and alive with character.